menu, no prices, and you still paid anyway. The menu never shows up. And weirdly, that's what makes the dinner feel more valuable. You sit down, you wait for the menu, you glance around, other tables, servers walking by, dishes coming out, but the menu never shows up. Something starts to feel off. You think the obvious. They forgot. They're slow. Maybe this place isn't as good as it looked. Then someone walks over. No menu. No recommendations. And they tell you something even stranger. There is no menu. Not tonight. Not any night. And you pause. Because in any restaurant, that would sound like bad service. But here, they say it like it's part of the experience. Like the absence is the point. The chef only cooks what they bought that day. Whatever was best. Whatever was freshest, and suddenly, you understand the rule. You don't choose. You don't compare. You don't check prices. You don't ask if it's worth it. You just listen and trust. But here's the problem. That doesn't feel premium. It feels risky. Because going out to eat isn't just about food, it's about control. What you order, how much you spend, if it's worth it. Here, all of that disappears. And that should make people uncomfortable. In most businesses, it would be a mistake. Less control means more doubt. More doubt means less buying. But here, the opposite happens. You look at other tables. No one's reading anything. No one's comparing options. You just see different plates landing everywhere. One table gets something unexpected and smiles. Another asks what it is. The server explains it like it's something rare, and without realizing it, the place starts to feel less like a restaurant and more like access, like privilege, like you stepped into something not for everyone. And that's when the logic shifts. Because when there's no menu, there's no reference to judge value. You're not comparing dishes anymore. You're comparing the experience. And normal starts to feel predictable, flat. That's what makes this powerful. They didn't remove options by accident. They removed the mechanism you use to decide what something is worth. And that changes everything. Because once comparison disappears, price stops being the conversation. Curiosity takes over. Surprise takes over. Every table gets something different. Every visit changes. Every night becomes a story. And what looked like a disadvantage starts to feel like luxury. That was the real business. Not just selling food. Selling something you can't predict and can't measure the usual way. Because when you can't compare, you stop deciding like a customer and start feeling like a guest, and that's when uncertainty stops feeling like a mistake and starts justifying the value.